and welcome to another Age of Sigmar Battle Report, hosted by Semi-Casual Gaming with your host Nathan. Going up against Bryce once more. He is bringing his big blob of boys, cruel ones to be in fact, against my not so big blob of ogres. It looks so small now. This is 750 points, and yeah, this is pretty much all you can bring for ogres. I have, really quick, Tyrant being the leader. He's going to have the Amulet of Destiny 5-up ward save. And he'll have the 3-up Fate Seeker. We got the Butcher. The stock spell that he's going to have is going to be the Bloodfeast, which is a +1 to hits. I totally just derped right there. 4 Leadbelchers, 6 Gluttons with Iron Fist, and the Tribal Skull Banner. Basically, the Tribal Skull Banner lets them reroll charge rolls on the rolling phase, and then the Bellower does -1 to Bravery for enemy units within 6 inches. And then Bryce, what do we have here?
I am running a squad of 20 Gutrippas. My Murknob with Belchabana. I am running the Swampcalla Shaman with his little hot grot. And my Warlord for today is the Killaboss with Stab Grot, who has the Amulet of Destiny to give him the 5-up ward, and he's having the Skilled Leader, so beginning of the hero phase, may roll a d6 on a 5-up, I get an additional command point.
Perfect. And I'll have to quickly look up the command trait for my Tyrant. I hadn't put that on there yet, but I'll say it when I do the next recording. So, but the mission type we're playing today is First Blood, which is from the new General's Handbook 2021. This is a diagonal corner deployment. It's kind of different how they do it now. Instead of it having a straight diagonal line, they basically quarter every section and then quarter each of the quarters. So you have 16 squares. And so you get the 3 back corners on each side for deployment. And then in the dead center, dead center, dead center are the 3 objectives. The unique thing for this scenario is whoever goes second picks one of the objectives, and that objective is considered a vantage point. And if you are controlling that objective during the start of turn command point gathering step, like when you do your general's point, if you're controlling that objective, you gain an additional command point. Otherwise, for victory points, it's 1 for 1, 1 for 2 or more, 1 for more than your opponent, and then also for battle tactics and such, but we don't really have access to the battle tactics or the grand strategies. I actually just took pictures of the battle plans from home, so I don't have the tactics or strategies in front of us. So we're just playing just raw, take objectives and beat each other up sort of a thing. So I went first, and so bless you. As a result, I'm actually going to go ahead and have my good buddy Bryce here go do his turn first, and then we will come back during the middle turn. And when at that point, I'll try to remember to say what my command trait is. So, top of 1, Kruelboyz. All right, an extremely exciting turn. You got your Boggy Mist off with a good roll. Everybody shambled forward. All right, that's the turn. All right, we're going to go into bottom of 1, Ogor Mawtribes. And before I forget, my general's command trait is from the generic list, the Furious Guzzler, which is when he is eating or basically in melee range of anybody, he gains, at the start of my hero phase, he heals D3 wounds. So hopefully be a little bit tankier from all the mortal wounds coming from those stabby boys. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, now, bottom of 1, Ogor Mawtribes. Okay, guys, bottom of 1 ogres, pretty quick. I managed to get the Voracious Maw off. I did 7 mortal wounds, which was a pretty solid hit, even with dodging the 5-up banner and such. So, moved everyone forward. The Leadbelchers are like 13 inches away, so they can't quite shoot. Tyrant, however, is just within 12, so I managed to pop off. I actually got both of my pistols off and did another 4 damage, which I was really impressed with. He usually misses. So, I took out 5 of them so far, or 6, oh, yeah, 5 of them. So, okay, so 5 are down. Oh, lots to eat through still, but that's okay. That's what ogres like to do. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and head into top of 2 roll. Bryce wins ties. I rolled a 6. Oh, you can still roll a 6, man. You can do it.
Oh.
You rolled a 6. There you go. All right. You wish to give me a double turn anyways?
Nope.
Okay, top of 2, Murkboyz, or Kruelboyz. Dang it! Cruel! It's so cruel. Okay, goodbye. All right, folks, middle of 2. Kruelboyz went this way, charged into the Leadbelchers. He got 8 mortal wounds, but not a lot of the regular hits, unfortunately. Basically, everything was 5 6s, or everything but 1s. He had 2 4, or everything but 4s. He had 2 4s, and then everything else was either a miss or mortal wound. So makes it pretty quick for them. And they managed to punch back a little above their weight belt and take out 3 more guys. So they held for leadership. The butcher just stayed outside of the combat, so he didn't get pulled into it. So we're now going to head into bottom of 2, Ogor Mawtribes. Alright guys, bottom of 2, Ogors charged in. My butcher got Voracious Moth, did 4 wounds, mortal wounds to the Murknob. Charged in, didn't roll enough to hit the Murknob. I ended up hitting into the Swampcalla Shaman instead. My side flank collapsed into his characters and left him with just a Murknob. They slapped around quite a bit. The Tyrant did 4 mortal wounds on his 9-inch charge, but the 10-inch charge and the 8 or 6-inch charge got no mortal wounds. So, it's a weird trade-off.
Oh, the 8-inch one got 2.
Yeah, it was a 6-inch, an 8-inch, and a 9 or 10-inch. The 6 and 10 did nothing, and the 8-inch did 4. So, and then the Leadbelchers are just going ape town on the Gutrippas. They're poking them back just enough, but he's tying them up just long enough. So.
But anyways, I'm gonna do this.
Okay, hey man.
That was a good game.
That was a quick game. That was pretty good. There was definitely. I mean, you guys don't see the dice rolls on this, but it was very much heavily leaning on my side. Like
you had so many 5s and 6s.
I had
so many.
and the times when you needed the 5s and 6s, like when you're Gutrippas,
1s and 2s.
You rolled literally like you rolled 8 5s and 6s, 2 4s, and the rest were like 60% 1s and 2s. It was
1s and 2s.
It was a whole bunch of 1s. It was rough.
Like I statistically shouldn't have rolled like that.
No, I actually was shocked that my Leadbelchers stuck around as long as they did.
I was too.
Because at this point I would try and if I got the double turn, obviously my guys would just charge over. Because the big thing is that he uses the rally to keep those guys in play, which is a really smart play. But he can't use it while they're in close combat. So my job is to keep them in close combat and keep whittling them, or take down the rest of the army before they can do anything else. So, well, it kind of worked out. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Please like, comment, subscribe as usual. And we are going to try and get some more reports out soon. In the meantime, ciao.